Derek, why don't you go ahead and start? We're going to start a little leg drag action here before we continue on to the next drill. What we're going to show, guys, is when you're doing like a head roll Juji Gatame. Derek's going to do this on Mike. Now watch. So he's setting him up. He's got posts and everything. Now, but the guy may like stop, and so you've already turned and you haven't rolled him, all right? So what Derek's going to do with now he's got his right hand trapping Mike's left arm. So ready for the Juji, but watch what he does with his right, or his left arm, Derek's left arm. He's going to reach. There's several things you can do to reach, okay? Go ahead from there, Derek. Why don't you coach from this point?
So the important part, like Coach was saying, is you're grabbing your hip. Okay, so this is just like when we're doing the grip break. You try and reach over on the far hip and grab that. That keeps the elbow locked into your chest, which makes it harder for him to flip out of it and pull his arm out. Okay? Plus it frees up this other hand for you to be able to reach wherever you want. You can reach through and get like the Hungarian roll grip, where you're grabbing the back of the thigh. You can grab the back of the pants. You can grab, like knee hook the ankle, or you can reach far over and do the same thing in the far leg. I think technically the far ankle was what Anne Maria showed us first when she showed this off.
Yeah, Anne Maria DeMars. Yeah, and she grabbed the pant leg, but right. You can also, say in a sambo sense, since there's no pants, you can grab that ankle, just like Derek's doing there.
Right.
Okay, now watch as he rolls, he just takes Mike with him. He rolls right over and finishes right into a Juji.
Okay. So the key here is no matter which grip you're taking, guys, we're going to go across your face. Don't try and pull him up and over like this, because then I'm pulling all of his body weight over and I'm trying to lay it farther away from me, okay? I'm gonna just drag him across my face like this. Just work with his ankles because those are light and manageable, okay? So again, doesn't matter which grip I take. This time I'm gonna get this near side one. I'm just gonna pull across my face and turn over, okay? And as soon as I turn over, my hips are up. Just collect that head, bring it back in. And again, this arm is right there ready for me. Okay? One more time.
So that's what we call the leg drag, because you're literally dragging his leg over.
This time I'm going to grab the whole thigh, right? Just drag it across my face, turn over, collect the head, finish up. Okay? So it looks harder than it is. That's really, really easy. And it's a beneficial movement because you end up getting stacked a lot when you like to attack guys from the back of their arm. You also, sometimes you get tired. You can't post on your head the entire time. And until you get used to doing that, you'll find yourself on your shoulder or your side a lot. And this is a great way to recover from it, right? No need to give up a good position and a good attack just because one piece didn't work. You got to be able to branch and go in different directions, okay?
Okay, let's drill on that. There you go. Go get them. We're working on what we call the leg drag in a rolling Juji Gatame, and Mike Pittington just did that with Derek here, and it's his turn to do the drill. He's got Jeff here. Pardon me, my voice is going, but you see how he's grabbing, in that case the left hand grabbing, he grabbed both at the thigh really, so you can see the guys just doing different setups. They're all doing head roll Juji. You see how he grabbed the near pant leg with his right hand there. And that's what the guys are kind of drilling on right now. It's a very specific skill drill. Head roll, now you can see there he grabs the right hand, grabs the pant leg, and he rolls Derek over with it, finishes the Juji. And that's what this drill is right now. They're doing different setups. He starts it there. Derek grabbed the near ankle right about at the, if he had laces on shoes, he would be grabbing about the lace of the shoes. And you can see how he will grab there the same thing. Right hand grabs that ankle and he goes right for it. You can grab the near leg, the far leg, whichever works. You might grab the near leg and he pulls it away and you have to go the far leg. So in any case, there was left hand grabbed the inside of the near knee. And we're just drilling on that as a skill drill. See, now Mike grabs all the way through and grab the far leg of Jeff to roll him over. So you should drill specifically when you're doing your head roll juji, if you want to be an arm lock guy or gal, work on the small things just like that leg grab there that gets him over. We call it a leg drag. You're dragging his leg, helping him roll it over one way or the other. And it's a very specific drill we're doing here for Juji Gatame. There you can see he grabs. Now remember the rules of your sport, so you might not be able to grab on the inside of the cuff with the pant leg, so you might have to grab just at the edge. In a sambo, submission grappling, you have no pant leg, so you might have to grab the foot, all the leg, the ankle, whatever it takes to get the leg drag over. And we'll just go one more round here, and we're going to do a different drill. But you got the idea here of grabbing the leg, and it's called a leg drag. That was a good example of taking the farthest one away from the attacker and rolling him over. And there we have it again, and there you have a very good one. Very good, a good example of grabbing the far leg away too. So that's the leg drag drill for a Juji Gatame. We're drilling on the head roll juji, but with grabbing the leg. So you grab the arm and the leg and tie them up real well and roll them over. I first picked this up in sambo, but this is very applicable to MMA or even judo, even with pants. Anything without pants. Jake rolled the wrong way, did a different thing there, but he rolled it from a different hip roll position. He didn't roll the wrong way. It worked for him. So we're just kind of working on this, where you come across, and there you can see he gets his position. Dre grabs the leg, he rolls John over, and he finishes with the Juji Gatame. So as Jake just showed, you can also do a hip roll Juji Gatame, but it's usually done with a head roll version. Bob's working it, he grabs, he rolls him over, see how he's grabbing over, and he controls. Again, like I said, I first saw this in sambo because we don't wear pants in sambo, we wear singlets or shorts. So there's no pant leg to grab like is often done in judo. And it's a very good position. Also, the top man, by doing this, prevents the bottom man from getting away because he's trapped both his arm and his leg and sets him up for the Juji Gatame. You can see Mike doing it here. Sets it up there. He grabs and grabs, rolls Bob over, and finishes it. So we're just drilling on this right now. We'll come back here. Jake's actually going to do it. Okay, and Jake rolls it as a head roll version. He rolls him over, and he takes him down and controls him. And you see, you don't have to let go of the leg to finish off a good arm lock there. You can just stretch it out very well. And it is the pretty much a leg hook version. And again, to plug my book, because I'm a shameless capitalist, we show this in Juji Gatame Encyclopedia. And this is a very good, effective way of getting a guy, rolling him over, getting him into Juji Gatame. There you have it. We're working on the head roll juji with a grabbing the legs and a leg assist. Ben did that on John quite well. And the point is here is that when you are hooking up, Ben is using his right hand to hook the arm, but he's using his left hand and arm to hook John's leg as he rolls him. And it's we did this originally in sambo because we didn't have pants to grab to drag him over. And John is just doing a basic application of the head roll juji there. Hey Dre, can you show one more time? We'll do it again here. So he just goes ahead, he starts his head roll juji, and what we're showing here, see with his left arm he grabs, pulls him over, and he finishes out, and he finishes the Juji Gatame from that position. So it's a head roll juji with leg grab, and to spin him over in good control, kind of bundle him up and take him over.
Okay, so
we're working on the Russian drag here into Juji Gatame in this case, guys, so here we go.
Whichever way I'm going to go, I'm going to focus on wrist control first because he's already probably created space anyways. So I'm going to get a nice good grip on this. If there's some no-gi, I go after his wrist. But in this case, I'm going to get a nice lapel grip. He puts that foot up, okay? I'm not going to go high because that's going to make it too hard to pull his leg straight. I'm going to go as low as I can, and I'm going to try and put my hand behind the back of my head. And then he'll just either pop down or he'll roll that way. But the point is that his leg's straight now, and my hand's somewhere close to my head. Then I collect his head with my foot. Okay? It's you do it the last thing before you bar it. It's fast backwards from how you normally would, but it's important to establish this position first and get your control because you've only got one hand on it.
That is the drag in the Russian drag, literally.
Right.
Yeah.
Drag first, collect the head, and then it should be a very easy bridge into the move.
You do that with some degree of speed, just to.
There you go. See, then he'll go that direction more.
Takes him right down. You literally sit him on his butt and finish him with a juji. It's a very odd position to do the juji. A lot of people don't believe that'll happen from that position, but it does. And how'd I got my arm locked? I'm sitting on my rear end. How'd that happen? Well, it was the Russian drag. That's how we did it. Okay? All right, good deal. We're coming back for some more Russian drag training here. And you can see this is a very quick move. You can't spin under your opponent if you're the bottom grappler. You just pull his leg out straight and drag him down. Catch it and drag him down, and you can see that's it. And they're coming across kind of a belly down situation. You can do a head roll position. There are a lot of ways to do this. And see, Derek is doing a nice head roll spin over to it, the Russian drag, and finish it. Again, not many people practice this, but they should, because you can't always spin under them and control, but you can drag them and finish it. And it's not always the most photogenic of arm locks, but who cares? You get the arm straight, control the position, you beat him. And there you see he kept rolling him over into the Juji Gatame. So the guys are drilling on that tonight before we start our randori session. And again, catch it. See Anthony drag, and he's caught over. He likes to kick the leg over and finish, kind of the belly down version. But that's what the guys are doing tonight in practice. Pops it up. There you go. Catches it. And he's rolling him all the way over. He finished down. He got a leg grab. So there are a lot of variations of this, but the key thing here is to catch his leg, catch his ankle with your elbow, drag him down, kick over. You might even roll him over and do it. We'll come to some of the other guys who are drilling on this. And here's JT. He was in our other video doing the Russian drag. He's quite good at it. This is a really good move for heavyweights, by the way, because not everybody can roll under an opponent or spin under an opponent. But there we go. Now, TJ caught him a little more of a rolling action, a spinning action, as opposed to dragging him on his near hip there. He's rolling over. Still, that's more of a spinning, but that still works pretty good. Okay. We'll see. See the guys do it here a bit. Pops up, drags that. Now he's rolling him over too. Okay. He's doing a little less of the Russian drag than it is spinning juji, because you're rolling him over to the other side. But that's okay. It's still a good arm lock, Sorry for coughing there on camera, everybody. We'll do a few more here, and drags him down. That's the direction, and there we catch it. And Steve, you just roll over on your left hip, because you roll him over to your left side. So drag that way, that, and catch it. There we have it. There we have it. Okay. JT, you want to demonstrate that one more time? He did it so well on our other video of this. We want to show this again here like this and catch it. And it is a quickie, okay? Derek, can you demo the head roll juji from that Russian drag? Which side are you going to do? I'll come to your side. Okay. All right. So he catches that, he drags, kicks the leg over, and he keeps rolling, and he finishes with a really nice Juji Gatame. And there you can see it. Okay. Russian drag, a lot of variations of it tonight, and we thought we'd show a little bit more about the Russian drag here. There we get the rolling juji and the nice finish. There we have it, Russian drag. We're going to do the Russian drag again, but if the guy pops up, we're going to keep him from standing up. So can you get in his guard? Okay, now watch what happens here. So as soon as he stands up, bam, he drags him back down. Now he can finish there and kick the leg over, but it's really usually, just like Derek's going to go for naturally, it's a lot more efficient to just go do the head roll juji from there and finish out and catch it. okay? So you can stop, you can kick the leg over and catch it, which works really well, okay? So show him that one just a bam, and you can kick the leg. Well, he just did the head roll because the guy was already rolled. So let's stay with that one. That's cool. Let's stay with that one because he reacted. You reacted with him. So let's go ahead and do the head roll from there. He pops up, catch him. See that? Now look at that. See how he keeps rolling? The guy's trapped the leg. Finish up, and he stayed with it. Did he necessarily do it like we've been? No, he did a belly down pretty much when he finished it, didn't he? You keep rolling him, and that's why we say stay round because you will get that arm. Catch. See, he kind of comes over and finish it, and there you catch it. So at some point, if you keep rolling him and keep doing it, he will tap. Okay? He may be in the middle of a roll tapping, but he'll be tapping. Okay? Let's look at it again. Let's parse it out. He pops, do it kind of slow, guys. He pops, hook, bam, collapses him. Okay? Now, we're back to where we were before, aren't we? But he started from a standing position. All right? Now, at this point, he says, oh, something's going on. I don't like this. What do? We go fetal, don't we? And then you see Eric go fetal immediately? That's kind of a natural reaction. Okay, let's react to that going fetal. Start to the head roll position, and you can roll them, finish, and kick it over. See how I finish belt, this way, but you can also finish belly down, like you did before, where you keep rolling. One more time, take a look at it here. Pops, catches it, drags. Finish, and there we go. See that? It's like we were talking over here, some of the guys and I, think of arm locks, especially arm locks, but leg locks too, any type of these submissions, like a throwing technique. It's not slow, it can be slow and grinding, okay? Usually it's not. It's an explosive movement, just like a throw, okay? And that's what this is. These are explosive movements. I pop them, roll them, quick. Oh, what happened? That's what happened, okay? I don't know what hit me, but he sure made me roll and it tapped. I had to tap. That's an explosive, like a throwing technique. If you think of an arm lock like a throw, ballistic, explosive movement, you're going to have better arm locks. Okay? And that's why there are a lot of little things that make that happen. And that's why really learning how to be a good arm lock or leg lock guy is a difficult thing to do. A submission artist is just like being a good guy can throw. John and I, our tradition, and Fritz back there, our tradition is judo. Well, we also have that in Sambo, too. We're going to do a lot of Sambo throws later today, okay? Throwing is hard for people. It's a hard skill to develop because it takes a hell of a lot of work. It really does. And it's hard to throw. Same with these submissions if you do them correctly. You can catch an easy guy once in a while. And again, I hearken back to a very good MMA fighter, Ronda Rousey. She's been doing this since she was a child, okay? This isn't something she does once in a while. She drills and drills and drills on her throws, but certainly on her Juji Gatame, relentlessly. Her mother did that. My wife did that. My guys do that. They win a lot with Juji Gatame. And there's a reason for that. We train hard, we train smart. That's what I want you guys to do too, okay? So take these skills back to your gym with you and make them better for you. Change them to make them work for you, okay? One more time, then we move on. So that we'll let you practice this. He pops up. Again, this is really good because if he does pop up, you see that Russian drag, that leg drag? It kept him from pulling, Eric wanted to pull Derek off the mat. Well, I can't pull you off the mat if he's already tripped me and thrown me on my butt. That's what's happening here.
And
so
it's a reaction thing too, guys. It's not like Eric pops up and I count to 3 because the arm lock isn't working and then I try the Russian drag. You have to drill it to where it's second nature. He pops up, you scoop that leg out. Otherwise, he's picking you up and rampaging you, or, he's spiking you on your head, or he's stacking you and he's passing, or he's pulling that arm out. It has to be immediate. He stands up, you hook, okay?
Let's do one more time, just because let's reinforce that point. As soon as the man stands up, bam,
see?
okay, we're coaching.
Yeah, I'm losing this right now. If I'm here and then I go in for it, if he has anything in his brain, he's just gonna get right out of it, and then I'm in a bad position. As soon as he pops up, I gotta go for it.
See how he finished the arm lock by holding the leg and arm? Why not? You don't have to let go of the leg to get both the hands on the arm. Take it. Whatever, all we want to do is straighten that arm and get it levered and get that. Or, okay, because in Sambo, a guy yells, it's the same as tapping out. Okay? That's what in a lot of submission grappling too. All right, let's work it. Then we'll come back to some. Mike and Scott had a good, concern here, okay? So what do? Do you drag them real, just blast through, or you work your hips or whatever, especially on a mat surface like this where it's tacky, okay? So let's talk about what we talked about, guys. So Mike is doing this, Scott pops up. Now watch. And you say, well, do I just blast through or use a lot of hip? Well, a little bit of both, actually. See, the underhook is here, but watch as he does it. See how he slides the hip back? He shrimps a bit. Not a whole lot, just enough to catch the move. And then he goes with it. And he traps him and takes him. Okay, so look at that one more time. I think it will help you because it really, this is what these guys are doing here. So he pops up. Now watch Mike's movement. Underhook and see the shrimp right there. And that, bam, that trips him. Just like a leg trip, just like a throw. You take him down. Help a little bit on some of the stuff because you don't just stay flat on your back. Again, never stay flat on your back. Work off your flanks anytime you're in guard. You don't want to stay on that because unless you purposely do it where you're killing time and, eating up the clock or something, that's one thing. But this one, we want to actively get his legs spun out or moved out and get the